Mr. Clerk, can I ask a point of order?
You can ask after the move. Public participation is over. We're just doing this.
You can have a point of
This-
order.
This isn't public participation, it's a point of order, Illinois law.
You're not a trustee, sorry.
Okay.
Stand up. Raise your right hand. Read it.
Thank you.
Okay, now, I, Cindy Van, have been appointed to the office of trustee in the Township of Stookey in the county of St. Clair. As said, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Township trustee according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, Cindy. Sit down, now you get to vote. Next thing is up on the approval of the sewer ordinance. Everybody's obviously had multiple, long time to look over this. I'm going to go ahead and make a motion that we approve the sewer ordinance along with the guidelines as presented that we basically have had on the table for the last month.
Second.
Approve.
I want to ask you a question before I say yeah. Why, if we have an ordinance in effect, that we don't use that ordinance? That's the legal ordinance guiding the sewer department, and for 6 years we don't use it. Don't make sense to me, but I'll say yes on this and get this over with.
Can I have a floor? Who's chairing the meeting? I want to speak.
Go ahead, Curtis.
I recently came to my attention that the Illinois Commerce Commission has revised 83 Illinois Administrative Code Section 280 to establish rules governing the interaction between customers, gas, electric, water, and sewer utilities. These final rules became effective May 1st. They deal with such things as deposit requirements, regular billing, payment, irregular billing, refunds and credits, payment arrangements, restrictions on disconnection, medical certification, reconnection, unauthorized service usage, and complaint procedures. I'd like to defer the vote on our sewer ordinance until someone competent can evaluate whether we're consistent with the new Illinois Commerce Commission rules and regulations.
The engineer basically wrote the ordinance for us, and I would think if the engineer would be more than aware of whatever rules, I don't see any reason to postpone it. It's been sitting out there now for a month, Curtis, you haven't said anything about it.
I
think it's
just
time to move
became
forward.
aware of this provision because another township got into it.
Nothing's been brought to my attention by the engineer, and I would think they would be on top
Well, what
of
if
it.
he's not familiar with it?
Then we can always come
We
back.
can always come back and vote on the sewer ordinance after Cindy's had an opportunity to read it as well in January.
If you want to wait another 30 days to talk to Chad Ross about this, that's fine. Curtis, when did you find out about this? Why didn't you ask Chad, like, did you just find out today?
No, kind of last week.
Okay, well, why didn't you ask Chad last week when you knew about these things?
Well, I didn't print it out till yesterday. I had trouble on my computer
Okay.
getting access to the Illinois Commerce Commission.
Tom, do you want to wait another 30 days?
Yeah, I'll wait another 3 days.
Brian?
Waited a year, just want to wait a year another.
Yeah, I mean,
That's fine.
I believe.
We'll table it and let Chad Ross look over it, just to make sure that,
Motion made.
yeah, it's withdrawn. Curtis, your thing on the old Lander streetlights.
Okay, we installed 5 lights over there, and with the proposal here is to add 2 more, and then we'll have approximately half the number of lights in terms of spacing that exists, for example, in the Lakes of Elmwood. The 2 lights that I want to install either addresses. One is just inside the entrance, about a half a block, near where the barn with the living units going up, and near the front of the horse barn and house that was added. The other one is on Tilling-house to the left is in the area where 2 other residences have been added. Old Leonard, I believe, has had 5 residences, probably only, maybe there's one other one in the township in the 4 years I've been on the board that's been added. So they need more light for police security and what have you. The cost is relatively modest. I need 507 is the estimate, but I would move that we spend up to $600 to install 2 additional street lights in 1046.
Why don't, I drove out there last night, there's 2 streetlights that are basically about 20 feet apart. Why don't we shut one of those off? And
There's
then,
not 2 street lights that we provide. It's,
well, who pays for those 2 streetlights? Basically, when you come into the
I think-
subdivision, there's 2 streetlights right there, they're right next to each other. Who pays for those? Those are ours, aren't they?
I think you're talking about the ones on the highway, right?
No, they're on the road. There's, you come
The
in.
yellow lights, they are
No, no,
fired up,
Curtis.
they pay for those.
Curtis, it's not the entrance. You pull into Old Lantern, you go maybe 200-300 yards. There's the first road on your left. There's 2 street lights, 20 feet apart, same side of the road.
One of them is dead, unless you're saying.
Well, they were both lit up last night.
I'll go look again.
Should we table this to January then, so you can look at it?
I mean, you're just getting even, but okay, if that's what you want to do. $500 for 2 lights.
Curtis, first of all, I take exception to that. I'm not getting even. I ask you, there's 2 street lights that are right next to each other.
I've been out there and looked, and I did not observe what you're reporting. There are 2 out on the entrance on the state right-of-way of Iowa Road.
Drive there tonight, Curtis. There's 2 street lights on the right when you pull in. The first left you make, there's 2 street lights right there.
They're not very far apart.
I counted them. There's 5 of them in the neighborhood. There's 2 right there. I don't have a problem with street lights, but if we're gonna put 2 new lights in, why don't we take one of those out?
That's fine. If there's 2 that are working, that we're paying for within 20 feet of us, I'll agree to take one out. But I did not observe that, and I've been out there like 3 times.
He's out there last night with me.
Well, I was there at 6:30 and there were 2 street lights right there, so. I'll tell you. I don't have a problem as long as if in fact there's these 2 street lights relatively close together, taking one of those out and putting 2 new street lights in. I have no problem with
I'll
that.
agree with that.
All right? Put in the form of a motion, Curtis.
I move we add the 2 street lights at the address indicated in the Old Leonard subdivision, and if I can identify the one that's within 20 feet, remove it.
Second.
Question.
Cost on them, Kurt?
What?
What was the cost?
Oh, up to $600 for the 2.
Up to 6 for each one?
No, 2. That
It's a
covers
total.
installation for 2.
Question. Is there any evidence that we, and I have never found, and I know for Elmwood 2, Lake Elmwood, that section 2 of Elmwood has never been taken over by Stookey Township? How about that, Road Commissioner? Do you have anything that,
I was gonna ask a question.
I was
about-
advised by the other Road
I was
Commissioner
gonna ask a
that,
question about the old lantern. I have never received it.
Tom, what?
We're voting on street lights
I
first.
know.
Yeah, we're working on streetlights,
So we shouldn't be putting them in, should we, if we don't have the authority, we not
We
taking
do have the
subdivision over?
authority. It's going on Ameren and our sewer right-of-ways.
But I'm seeing, as you took me out last night, they're still building houses there. Now, the subdivision has to be accepted by the township before they can build. I don't know what's going on, I went back,
Subdivision was approved and went in, the
I
development.
want to see something in black and white from the county that we accepted the subdivision plat. because the city of Belleville took a meeting with Stookey Township over the Signal Hill Fire Department that doesn't need subdivision, like ample water supply for fire protection. I got all the dates if you want them. So I question just where we stand on these subdivisions. Like you said, Elmwood, Jerry Wade was in charge of surveying the installation of the sewer system. But Jerry died in the process, what was going on. There's nothing to show that actually we took on part two of Elmwood subdivision either. I want to see something black and white pretty
Tom
soon.
O'Lantern is in our township.
It's in our township, but is it in the subdivision?
Curtis just said that Ameren has given the right of way to put
And
lights
we don't have
in.
that right.
Ameren has the right of way, we're right next to their power transformer.
Who gives the permission to build the house?
County
We don't have
does,
that.
county issues.
We gotta accept the plat.
Anything else, Tom?